Hello, guys. I am back, and I'm going to be diving down a rabbit hole called the Homestead or the Cult Family Rebirth. They are a cult that is in Roblox. They revolve around what seems to be a family that is really insane. That is what I seen from my eyes. The kind of things they post, the kind of content, their lore, their members, and they got experiences called the Homestead, which I'm currently on, and they got other experiences called the Cult Family Hub, the Sanctuary, and the Shallow Basket Ceremony. This revolves around higher ups in the cult called Davy Cult. He is what seems to be one of the higher ups because he does post announcements in their little group or their Roblox community. That is one of the higher ups. There is most definitely other people that is higher up as well. The father is the David Cult. That's one of them. Aka Mana is gonna be what seemed to be one of the higher ups. Just his name is or his role in it is kind of redacted because he got question marks. And the main family of the group is gonna be Merle, Jimmy, Joshua, Jason, Jack Colt, Emmett, Will, and Nick Colt. Most of the time they're gonna have their cult in their name. As an example, Merle cult, Joshua cult. That happens sometimes. They are what I can say is really insane. They are definitely grown ups. They have been on this game for a very long time. This whole cult has been a thing for a very long time. Former family is going to be Akram, Martin, Brandy, Walden Cult, Martha, Smith, Moores, Bobby, and Callum. Now, obviously, there's going to be more people of this cult, but that's the main part, the main group of this cult, the higher ups, I would say. Um, this experience is what seems to be kind of Christian, since they do have the cross, but there is no Christian that does this kind of things. They might just be throwing the cross just for whatever their little aesthetic. They do have weird things. They have certain doors locked. I guess that's for people that is higher up that can answer it, not someone like me, such as this. They also do have weird rooms that you can enter. It's going to be ones like this with a mask, which you know the significance. If you do know what this is, the significance of what these masks are worn for, they are really they are really weird. The kind of people that wear these masks is really, really weird and insane. So, we are going to be diving first into what seems to be a Jason and Joshua therapy session. This was recorded by one of what I seem to be a higher up, or maybe just a recorder or a fan. It's going to be from Emmy Alternative. Now, this was recorded on 11th, 30th, 2021, and this is going to be talking about how I guess a father was dead, or like it was actually insane. Screams was being let out, and it was actually gory and horrific. The kind of conversation that we're talking about. I'm going to be letting y'all watch this clip. It's going to be 2 minutes and 40 seconds of it. So take your time to watch it and see what kind of conversation that we're talking about. as y'all just saw, it was actually weird, demented, the kind of things that we're talking about, and it's actually insane for what they revolve around. I guess they like talking about their parents a lot because later on in the video, I'm going to be showing you other clips of two individuals going by the name Merle Cult and Glenty Cult. We're going to be talking about that later, but I'm going to be showing y'all pictures right now. It's going to be a slideshow of art and fan arts they would post into channels on their Discord server. The name of the Discord server is going to be the Cult Family. Now they post lore, storylines, fan art, that kind of deal. So if you ever wanted to be more interested into what kind of cult this is, what they revolve around, their how it started. Now that could be all there in the Discord server. I'm going to be posting their link in the bio. Now it could expire, so if you do watch this video very early on, and if you're interested, I would suggest to join the server. But I do advise, be careful, be alert, because these people is really insane, and I would just steer clear of what could be bad and harmful to you. So be careful. There is weird things on the server. Now, as you can see, they have interesting items that is in the server. They also got art like this in the server. Eyes, what seem to be faces with blood on their lips. It's just really insane people. There could be other arts where it could be like really sexual arts, or intimate arts. These arts kind of seem to be from children that is making fan arts of older adults. Now that is a rabbit hole that I don't want to dive in, really, because that is just something entirely different. I don't really want to talk about children and their fantasies of cult members. I mean, you can find that, and if you do join the server, you can find that in arts and paintings. Going to be in the chat room category, or lore related fan arts. Now you can find those kind of arts there. I don't really want to see those kind of arts or show y'all that kind of arts of them being intimate. So do whatever, do as you wish. Now I'm going to be showing you segments and clips of the talks between Merle Cult and Glenty Cult. Now, the very first clip that I showed you was this guy talking about him used to being a real estate agent, and how he lost his job. Now, I'm going to be showing you even more context of what happened about that. It seems like his parents died because of some fire or something like that, and that's how he lost his job. So I'm going to be showing you that now. Now, this is interesting of how someone, talks about, their parents dying in a experience, a Roblox experience, a game, and they're talking about it to someone in it, and how they're talking about it, the context behind it is them being in a cult, and it entire conversation is being recorded to be posted online as a lore or a storyline. Now, to use it as something like that is actually weird. um yeah, I guess they're just content farming off of their own parents, which is, interesting. That's actually demented, insane. Now, I'm going to be showing you even more clips. The next clip I'm going to be showing you is how this guy wanted the world to crumble or so on. Now, I'm going to be showing you that. Just let me know how you feel about this. It's actually weird. Here you go. Now, as you saw, this guy wanted to talk about how he wanted the world crumble, and the other person, Gletty, was talking about, it was if it was just easier to just dot dot dot. Now, as he was saying, he didn't really say it, but he was talking about so you just like log out, do the easier method, you know, which is weird. And the other person talks about, that's for the weak, and the weak must be hunted. Like, what kind of mindset do you have for that? Like, that is an actually insane mindset to have. Um, to hunt down the weak, it's just actually insane. Who even says that? To actually have a mindset like that is actually insane. Now, I'm going to be showing you another clip of what seem to be consequences. It's actually insane. Now, I hope whatever this guy was talking about, consequences didn't actually occur before or will occur to the person, because what seemed to be the consequences on this cult is going to be something that would probably happen in real life. And I hope nothing happens. I hope everyone is safe. I hope everyone's having a good time. But at the same time, this is a cult. This is an insane, group to be in. And, I'm presuming the consequences is something that would derive probably in real life. Because as we saw before or earlier in this video, between the Jason and Joshua therapy, that seemed to actually happen in real life. Screams was being loose, or being thrown out. It was actually insane, and that could be a crime case that we are talking about. We could have actually stumbled upon an actual crime case that no one really knows, because this is insane. I mean, the person could have been arrested. We don't know, but as far as we know, we stumbled upon what seemed to be a crime case that was being talked about in a Roblox experience, and that is something, entirely insane. Now, that is what I'm talking about here. It could be just consequences that could happen in real life, or consequences that, could have occurred, their role in this cult. Now, we don't know, but this is just guess that I would have, educated guesses that I would just, presume, because of what I've seen, the actions they take, and it's actually insane. Now, I hope everyone is okay again, and this whole thing is actually insane. It seems like the cult has died down more than it was before. This cult is kind of inactive, but they still talk time to time in the Discord server. Not much people join this experience. We have one person named Fenny. Not sure who this is or what they play in this little cult, but I'm guessing this is probably randoms. Now, we are going to be talking about the allies they have. It seems to be like archives, or, other kind of branches of this cult. Now, they got the cult family archives, which is in the Roblox community. Now, this is probably where you would find more hidden information, more, backed in information of this. And it's still being owned by David Cult. Admins are Martin, Merle, and Jason. And this is where you will find more information about this. Now, it seems like they kind of hid the information of this cult as well from back then. They also got another ally called Cult Family Defunct. Now, this is a group that was used during the first reformation period of the Cult family, led by Dr. Mock and Martin Cult in 2018. Now, we have another one called Gemma. This is what seemed to be another insane one. The description: those who have seen with the third eye are ill-gotten, a circle dedicated to the ones who have witnessed and believe that something else is out there. Bahu is not our friend. Now, the normal role for people that just join the community is going to be the lambs. That is the normal role that you would get. Then the sheep. Then the higher ups is going to be the eyewitnesses: Norman, Wayne, Cardia. Then we have the unfortunate one, Manabahu, which seems to be someone that, probably passed, if I could say, or got abandoned from the group. And then we have the doll maker. Her name's going to be Lost Dolly. Then we have the freak show. Her name's going to be Jamie. Then we have the redacted role is going to be Aka Mana. Now, this is also another weird cult or a branch of the cult that is actually insane in their actions and their their store is kind of insane too. Like they have shirts named Ruler, then we have Void Aura, then they also have what seem to be demonic and satanic pentagrams. Now, I'm not sure if this revolves really from a Christian or a satanic group. I would really actually say this is more of a satanic cult group, but it doesn't really revolve around satanic kind of ordeals. It's more of a owned, um, curated cult that revolves around. I'm not sure. It's more of a family, I would say. Now, guys, if you wanted me to dive even deeper into this rabbit hole, or if you wanted to know even more information, now the Discord server is going to be in the bio of this cult, and if, or not the bio, the description of this cult, and if you do want even more information, or you want me to make another video about this, let me know, and I will dive even deeper about this. Now, I appreciate y'all for watching, and I'm sorry for the things that you have seen, even if it's demented gory or whatever, as you just saw. And I'm sorry for my voice cracks. This is actually insane. I just woke up and I wanted to record a video for y'all, and it's about it. I love y'all. Thank you for watching, and like and subscribe.